Hello and welcome to World of Mixed Martial Arts 5. This is 2K, and we're going to be building towards a Gamma 52 Boyer versus Foster 3. And I believe this is the first time I booked Foster, because our first fight was Dean. So this is our first time seeing James Foster in this save, and he's going to be facing Tim Boyer, who I guess would be his big rival in universe. So we shall see how that goes, and I will come back if anything interesting happens. Alright, so it looks like we got to the press conference without any major hiccups, so we are just going to move on to the show. Here's the show tonight. Boyer versus Foster 2. Main eventing is Tim Boyer, 27-5-2, versus James Foster, 37-4-1 for the Gamma Heavyweight title. We're also going to have Bobby Brubaker versus Gabriel Gallego in the Battle of Alliteration. Gamma's number 5 ranked middleweight Buddy Garmer, who is coming off a unanimous decision win over Patrick Thomas. Gamma's number 9 ranked welterweight Josh Aldoricio. And Gamma's number 16th middleweight Leonardo da Costa. Foster is making his 9th defense of the Gamma Heavyweight title, looking to continue that record. This is the 3rd time they have fought. Foster has won every fight so far. They last met in the main event of Gamma 41 in 2001. So last year, and Foster won by submission. Foster has finished 4 of his last 5 opponents. This is the 10th time that Foster has main evented for Gamma, 4th for Boyer. Both fighters are world-ranked heavyweights, number 1 and number 10. Boyer will enjoy a significant weight advantage and an 8-inch reach advantage, and most of the pundits have Foster. We also have a Brubaker versus Gallego. They fought once before in the main event. And Brubaker versus Gallego at Battle Lines in 2001. And Gallego won by TKO. Gallego has finished 3 of his last 5 opponents. Brubaker has won 3 of his last 5 fights by knockout. Both fighters are world ranked, number 10 and number 13, and Brubaker will enjoy a 5-inch reach advantage. And we have a split critics here, split staff. We also have Dwayne the Pain Elaine versus Buddy Garner. Garner is number 5 ranked in Gamma for middleweight. Elaine is number 17. First time they fought, and Garner is a huge favorite. We also have Chief Fatuma Roy versus the Big Show Sylvester Collins. Number 7 and number 12 heavyweights in Gamma. First time they fought, and most of the staff is going for Roy. Also going to have Blazin' Callum Henson versus Josh TNT Aldoricio. They fought once before at Gamma 39. Aldoricio won by submission. Aldoricio is number 9 welterweight in Gamma. Henson number 14. Aldoricio is a big favorite. Erwin Murder Fist Middleton versus Kel Big Baby Ryan. Super heavyweights. First time they fought, split staff. This here is actually a feud. These two have been going back and forth on social media. Ethan the Terror Sutton versus Leonardo da Costa. And the betting lines have da Costa as a huge favorite. We have CCO Dantas versus Bud the Rocket Brockett. Brockett, number 12, ranked lightweight in Gamma. Dantas is 17. And Brockett has most of the critics. You also have H.M. Menzel versus Gerardo Diaz, number 14, number 22 lightweights in Gamma. First time they fought, and all the critics going for Menzel. And we're going to start there with H.M. Menzel versus Gerardo Diaz. Here we go. They start with a touch of gloves, and a jab is wide from Diaz, but he hits a nice straight right. Menzel appears to be trying to go and get in close, but Diaz is taking advantage of it. Taking the advantage, stepping in. 4 quick punches, 4 of which land, and then a right hook to Menzel. And Diaz again 4 punches, 3 of them finding a home, but his follow-up misses. And again, he hits 1 of 4, but Menzel avoiding the follow-up. Diaz just hit, 8 of 12 quick punches and 1 of the big punches at the end. Stepping in, Diaz throws 4 quick punches, 2 of which land. That's insane. That's 16 punches. I want to see the metrics. Hold on. Where are the metrics? I can't get there yet. After the round, I need to see that. And then Menzel sets it up well and shoots in with speed. Diaz cannot stop the takedown, gives up side control. Menzel just trying to catch his breath after taking 16 punches. Menzel throwing a few right hands to the body, moving him out. He can't get it, but does get his back. Gets both hooked in. Rear naked choke. Diaz stops the attempt as round 1 ends. I need to see these punch metrics. 12 punches. Hit. 12. That start ruled. Diaz up 10-9. I mean, I would be pumped too if you hit 12 of 16 punches to start a fight. He may have come into this fight as a heavy underdog, but you wouldn't know it based on that first round. And we are back underway. Diaz moved in behind 5 quick punches, 3 of them finding a home, and then hits Menzel with a straight right. Menzel choosing to shoot in because he doesn't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. He gets a single leg takedown and Diaz pulls guard. Menzel lies on top of Diaz, smothering. Attempts to pass guard into a better position. Gets to half guard. Diaz is making Menzel work very hard on the ground for position, and Menzel is trying to get out of half guard and into a better position. Menzel able to get side control. Again, Diaz is making it very difficult for him. Menzel just throwing body punches, trying to get his breath back. Working to get him out. Diaz keeps him from mounting. Diaz's defense has been very good. And the round ends. I mean, Menzel has to take that round, but very good defense by Gerardo Diaz. I'm kind of becoming a fan. Throw them punches, Gerardo. Yeah, 3 punches and then scores with a right cross for Diaz. Diaz lands a flurry of 5 punches and a right hook. Confidently moving in closer. Menzel scores with a weak flicked left hook jab. And so Diaz comes with 2 out of 5 punches and hits with a straight right. Menzel's going to take him down. He's done with this shit. Big takedown, and he managed to get side control as a result. Menzel trying to get him out, but he can't. Gets the back, though. Attempted for a rear naked. Diaz's defense able to stop him. Diaz tries to turn over and sweep, but unable to do so. Menzel unable to get past the defense of Diaz. Looking to get the rear naked again. Diaz again defending. Can't get out, though, as Menzel just trying to end the round. I think Menzel just won the fight, but holy cow, that was awesome. Yes, unanimous decision. H.M. Menzel. That fight, I love that fight. I want Diaz to win next time. H.M. Menzel thanks everyone connected to Strikeforce for helping him prepare for this fight, then his sponsors for supporting him financially. Next, we're going to go into CCO Dantas versus Bud the Rocket Brockett. CCO Dantas going up against Bud. Oh, I just said that. Here we go. Touch of gloves. 2-punch combo. Brockett avoiding both. Brockett shooting down. Shooting in for a takedown. He gets a single leg takedown. Dantas pulls guard. Brockett attempting to pass guard, but Dantas able to defend. Dantas drags Brockett in close. Brockett again trying to pass. but Dantas defending. Brockett leans back to avoid a couple of wild swings from Dantas. Brockett attempts to pass guard and gain the better position. Dantas tries to counter the pass attempt, and they find themselves scrambling. Dantas scrambles to his feet, but Brockett immediately drives him up against the cage. Stomp of the foot there by Dantas. Dantas is controlled up against the cage and takes the elbow to the face from the clinch. Brockett tries to foot stop Dantas, but he wrestles free and circles back to center. Brockett goes again for the takedown and is successful. He tries for side control, but has to settle for half guard. Brockett, a few strikes in here. Using an underhook to set it up. Scrambling for position is Dantas. Oh no, it's a bad idea. Brockett leaps forward and secures side control, but he is unable to do anything with it as the round expires. I mean, obviously that's Rockett's round. Rocket. But we go into round 2 here. Brockett immediately taking down. Brockett has the takedown. Dantas pulls half guard. And he's, 3 for 3? 4 for 4 now on takedowns? Brockett with a few strikes, but his ground and pound not really that great. He needs to go for a submission. Dantas gets some separation and tries to scramble for position. It is bad idea as Brockett moves into side control. Brockett tries to pound with elbows, but not really doing much there. Dantas tries to move to guard, but Brockett doesn't allow it. Brockett throws a few left hands, but is mainly trying to catch his breath. Dantas unable to get out. Brockett firing away with elbows, not really doing much here. Nothing doing. Brockett blocks Dantas as he blocks. Inside control, Brockett just catching his breath. Nothing doing. Referee forces him back up with 14 seconds left. Brockett shooting in again. And another takedown. There you go. What is that? 4 or 5? 2, they're counting it. Oh, that's just that round. Dang it. I want to know how much he had total. Brockett, 10-9, easily. Dantas needs to strike and strike hard. Brockett, takedown attempt. Pull guard. I think that's the fight. Dantas able to pull him in close. Brockett able to get into half guard. Trying to pass half guard. Into side control, but then we got a scramble. Scramble results with Dantas being on his back, pulling half guard. So back where we started. Past the halfway mark of this round. Brockett looks to pass half guard and get in side control. Dantas allows the pass, but it's just a ploy to allow him to try and scramble. Dantas somehow winds up underneath north-south control of Brockett. Dantas takes a few elbows to the midsection, but there's not much behind him. Dantas tries to get out from north-south, but Brockett not allowing it. Brockett gives up north-south and takes side control. Brockett unloads with some elbows, but Dantas deals with them comfortably. Dantas tries to transition to a guard, but can't manage it. And we got side control, and that's the fight. That was definitely a wrestling match, with Bud Brockett controlling the entire time. All 3 judges, 30-27, Bud Brockett. Giving thanks, Bud Brockett praises his team in American Cage Fighters, his various sponsors, and the fans who came out to support him. Ethan the Terror Sutton versus Leonardo da Costa. Fight begins. Touch of gloves. Takedown attempt from da Costa. Sutton pulls guard. In guard, da Costa throwing punches just to keep Sutton guessing. Sutton tries to pull da Costa in close, but can't. And da Costa's strikes aren't really doing much right now. It's the beginning of the fight, but he's using his leg strength. Oh, Sutton is able to scramble using his leg strength, but there wasn't enough separation. Da Costa catches them and secures side control into a knee bar. Sutton blocks. Okay. Sutton manages to transition that into tries to transition that into a guard, but cannot. And here's an arm triangle attempt by da Costa. Sutton able to block it there. Good blocks here by Sutton, just fighting for the match here. Da Costa attempting to Kimura, so he's just going into a submission showcase, I guess. And Sutton a defense showcase here. Sutton trying to get in the guard. Cannot. 1 minute left in the round. Americana. DaCosta attempts to Americana Sutton from side control. I actually do not know what that submission looks like. Sutton able to fight it off, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to look it up after. Sutton tries to pull guard on DaCosta, but doesn't get anywhere on the attempt. I looked up what an Americana is. It's like a wristy lock type thing. Like a Kimura, but more on the wrist. Referee gets them back to their feet with 9 seconds left and the round ends. Wow. I thought that was good. Crowd, I guess, doesn't like submission-based wrestling. There's a bell and round number 2 begins. DaCosta comes in looking for a takedown, and it's a great swallow by Sutton who prevents the takedown. Sutton looking to be aggressive here, hitting with left hand, but finding air. Sutton with a jab and a straight right. Sutton's aggressiveness taking the advantage here. Sutton lands a left hand and hits with a straight right. DaCosta looks like he was going to shoot in, but Sutton simply took it first. Sutton cannot connect with a jab, but then hits with a nice straight right. DaCosta shooting in for a takedown, but it is defended. Got him hopping on 1 foot, and it settles for pushing him up against the cage. Leg sweep on the cage. Great inside leg trip. Sees Sutton get thrown to the mat, and DaCosta is left in half guard. Tries to pass half guard, but Sutton does not let DaCosta get his leg free, so half guard remains in place. Sutton trying to sweep, unable to do so. DaCosta is trying to get out of half guard and into a better position, but he cannot get free as they are rolling around now. DaCosta trying to get into a better position. They are scrambling for a position. DaCosta's back is taken. Rear naked choke attempt by Sutton. DaCosta blocks it, and the round ends. That was a scary attempt there. Sutton could have gotten in that freak rear naked. Sutton really needs a submission win here as we go into the final round. Sutton fails to find a home for his jab and then hits a nice straight right hand. Sutton lands a left hand and a nice straight right. Sutton looking to breathe a little heavy. Takedown attempt by DaCosta. Into guard. Firing away with punches, not able to do much. Sutton bursts to life and tries to scramble for a better position, but not enough separation, and DaCosta gets into side control. Knee bar attempt here, blocked by Sutton. DaCosta blocks an attempt to pull guard, and another knee bar attempt, defended well. Sutton tries to pull guard on DaCosta, but doesn't get anywhere. And a third knee bar attempt, blocked again by Sutton. DaCosta blocks an attempt to pull guard. Looking to catch his breath. DaCosta just throws a couple body punches. And another attempt to pull guard blocked. And a fourth knee bar. Finally gets it in. Finally gets it in the third round near the end. And Ethan the Terror Sutton taps Leonardo DaCosta by way of submission with 4 seconds left, when he would have won anyway. I enjoyed that match a lot. Giving thanks, Leonardo DaCosta praises his team at Escola de Luta. His various sponsors and the fans came out to support him. Asked who he wants to fight next, he says that he'll fight whoever is put in front of him, but he thinks Sutton Ripley would be a particularly good contest. And I believe this is the last fight of our prelims. Erwin Murder Fist Middleton versus Kel Big Baby Ryan. Oh, it actually tells you it's the last of the prelims. That's good. Middleton doesn't touch gloves. Murder Fist. Ryan moves in on Middleton, preparing to throw. Ryan throws a quick punch, but it doesn't hit. It looks like we're about to see a shot from Middleton. But Ryan was more aggressive and took the advantage. Ryan hits a left hand, but misses with a vicious right. Ryan moves in closer, looking to open up an attack. Left jab and a right hand from Ryan. Jab is wide from Ryan, but he scores a right cross that landed hard. Ryan cannot connect with his setup strikes, but then scores with a right cross that landed hard. Middleton not really doing much here. Vicious right cross from Ryan. Middleton is knocked down. Ryan knows this is a golden opportunity. He pounces, finishing off, raining down punches. Several great strikes. Ryan locks him into a Kimura. Middleton defends himself and is in no danger. Middleton tries to move to guard, but Ryan doesn't allow it. Moving into the second half of an attempted knee bar here by Ryan. Middleton defends it well. Middleton trying to transition to guard. And another Kimura attempt here by Ryan. Middleton does not allow it to be applied. Middleton trying to get guard, but Ryan not allowing it. Another armbar. No, it's not able to split the arms there. Ryan blocks Middleton's attempt to transition to guard. Round 1 expires. Big Baby just dominated that. Dominated. Middleton looks like he wants to grapple. Threats getting hit is keeping him from rushing in. Ryan can't set up a left jab and then lands a big right hand. A jab lands from Ryan, but Middleton avoids a big right. Ryan is moving well, but he is definitely breathing a little deeper now. Cannot connect with a jab, and a nice straight right hand lands. Ryan uses a left jab, but Middleton evades a big right punch. Middleton hits a tentative left hand. Ryan cannot connect with the jab, but is able to hit Middleton with the beauty of a straight right. Jab is wide from Ryan, catching him with a right hook, though. Middleton comes in looking for a takedown, first takedown attempt, and it is successful. He has to settle for half guard, though. Middleton in half guard, firing away with punches. Only a few actually able to find their way in. Middleton blocks the attempted move to half guard. Middleton unloads with big right hands, but Ryan is able to deal with most of them. Ryan gets some separation and tries to scramble for position, but there wasn't enough. Middleton able to get side control, pounding away with rights. Ryan covering up. Ryan transitioned to a guard, but tries to transition, not able to do so. Middleton fires away a few punches, not forced behind them for the ground and pounder. Middleton blocking the transition to guard. Middleton pounds away with rights. A couple of heavy shots get through and rock Ryan. Middleton pounds away, but is unable to inflict much damage on Ryan. Ryan tries to move to guard, but Middleton doesn't allow it. Middleton pounds away, but is unable to land many clean strikes. Round 2 is brought to an end. Middleton definitely won that one, so it's tied going into the final round. One last round. Round 3 begins. Ryan throws 1-2, but Middleton was equal to it. Ryan fails to find a home for this jab, but able to land a big right hand. Middleton starting to slow a touch, perhaps conserving a little energy. Ryan is definitely slowing his gas tank, being challenged here. Ryan comes in looking to strike. Ryan can't connect with the setup strike. Can't hit a setup jab, but scores with a right cross that landed hard. Punch from Ryan fails to land. Seizing the opportunity, Middleton shoots. Takedown attempt. Ryan is on his back, pulls guard. Middleton has now 2 takedowns. Perhaps wary of submissions, he's keeping them extremely tight and just hitting those short punches. Ryan tries to catch Middleton with a punch, but it is not on target. Ryan looks really tired. His clock's running down. Smothering. Ryan tries to get double underhooks on Middleton so he can get some control, but cannot get them. Smothering. And the match ends. They're saying Ryan won that match? What? I guess Big Baby Ryan won. Sure. That match blew. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Next time we will have the main card.